Good morning, everyone in the knife world land place. Hope y'all are having a wonderful cartoon morning. I don't guess Saturdays are cartoon morning anymore, huh? They probably haven't been cartoon morning since Cartoon Network came out. Even probably before then. But to me, it will always be cartoon morning. And Sundays is Tarzan morning. No, maybe not. Maybe so. Anyways, hope y'all are doing great. As great as Tony the Tiger. Good morning, Fred the Lug and Nick and TC and Ed. Hope y'all are doing well this morning. We are going to talk about something different this morning. Knives. Great. Yep. Saturdays are always good days. When you were a kid, get your bowl of cereal and sit down in front of the TV and reach up there and physically turn the dial to switch between cartoons. Kids nowadays have it easy. Just push a button. They don't even use the TV. They just watch it on their phone. Yep, Lone Ranger. What else? McHale's Navy. Well, that's a weird show. I believe I remembered that one. So yeah, last night I carried some knives to work, and I actually realized that I'm pretty much always carrying 4 knives, because I've got 2 on my keychain that I forget about, my little cold steel knives, my mini Recon 1s, which are very sharp and are actually knives. So at all times, I pretty much got 4 knives on me. But anyway, the 2 that I considered that I was actually carrying were one that you saw yesterday morning and one new one that I got yesterday. So the one in my front pocket was the Devo Buzz with the new skiffs installed, and man, this thing is sharp. I was surprised how sharp it was last night, actually. And those skiffs, I don't know, like a lot of times people talk about how knives close differently when you get skiffs on them, but one of the main things I notice is how much differently they open. So like the opening on it just feels so smooth, like you don't have to give it much of anything and it just opens. So yeah, I had that in the front pocket. And then I got in a knife yesterday that I did a review of last night. And that is the new Tempest Downdraft. And I got the plain Jane edition, but that's not what they call it. They actually excuse me, they've actually got, I don't know, like names for them all, I guess, but this one's called the Hailstorm edition for some reason. Super nice knife. It has probably got even better action than this one with skiffs. And as I was holding it, I had forgotten who Tempest OEM was, and I was like, this feels like a Kubi. And good morning, Scott. And a lot of people look down on Kubis. I don't. I love my Kubies. And this knife has just about perfect action. The only flaw I found with it in my unboxing is it will fail with the flipper tab if you're not careful. But if you give it any kind of pressure, it'll open. But the main thing I noticed is that these two knives look like brothers. They're very similar in lots of ways, including the clips. Something else I noticed was that the clip on this thinner knife is longer than the one on the bigger. I don't know that it's bigger because these scales almost look a little longer, but they look like brothers. Very similar. You can see that pivot has already turned a little bit from where I adjusted it yesterday. That sucks. I'm gonna have to Loctite it in or something, do something to it. But yeah, this is what I had on me. And then actually I had a third knife on me in my other back pocket, and that was this Factor clone, because I'm still trying to work out the action on this thing. The studs are getting stuck against the bottom scales because they weren't sanded correctly. So I've been sitting here doing this all night with this one, trying to get it worked in to where it's smooth all the time and doesn't catch. I did sand it down, and probably gonna have to do a little more of that. But as it is right now, it's pretty smooth. But I'll tell you, fidgeting with these things is very, very satisfying. You can just sit here and do this 1,000 times and it never gets old. And then when you get tired of that, you can use the little push button. I mean the push lever, and fidget with it that way. Yeah, these knives are fidget king. Besides this is probably a fidget king too. The Cormorant. Something I want to talk about though, when I was talking about Kubi OEM with this, a lot of people throw shade at Kubi, and I noticed I was in Tri-State's stream the other day, and somebody said how they weren't a fan of Kubis, or something felt like or they didn't like Kubis, or it felt a certain way. Good morning, Waylon. And he responded with one of the best things I've ever heard. He said, "Oh, so you're saying the budget Tri-Stash feels bad because it was OEM'd by Kubi, and then they had to shut up then." But Kubi does a great job. I don't care who you are. They're doing a great job OEMing for lots of people, and they do great jobs on their own knives, my opinion. But Tri-State telling that guy that his knife was OEM'd by Kubi kind of shut the guy up pretty quick when the guy was in his stream. And that's another problem, is a lot of people don't know who make certain knives. And I think that should be more readily known. That's why I like when manufacturers tell people who their OEM is. Because if people knew how many nice knives they liked that were OEM'd by Kubi, they would not talk so badly about Kubi in the future. And this is a prime example of that. This is a great value knife. $139. 154 CM blade steel. Can't beat it. Action's perfect. And on the table, I know you see a bunch of random knives. So I had a question. How many knives do y'all have that you just have and you don't know why? Like I don't know why I keep this knife. It's a QSP Penguin Plus. Great knife. Jigged. I anodized it to this weird copper color for some reason. I don't know why I did that. I don't necessarily like this color, but I did it. But it's just a knife that I don't know why I keep and don't pass on to somebody who would love it. So I'm sure we're all guilty of that. And it's made me think that I need to move some knives around and get rid of some. This is another one that I love. I do like this knife. It's got great action. It's a great size, but not really my thing, and somebody else would probably love having this knife. Just in time. Thank you, sir. It's probably going to be for sale here soon if you want it. But this is a great knife too. Multiple deployment methods. I like the fuller on it. You can easily flip off the fuller. Yeah, I do have some that I think probably won't sell, but I guess it's just a matter of how cheap you choose to sell it at. I'm pretty sure they'll all sell at some point. And this is another one. I've got the titanium version of this. I love the Cormorant. It's one of my favorite knives ever. Because of you can open it any way you choose. So fidgety. Great knife. A lot of people don't like this hump on it, but I do, because my thumb fits perfect right there. I bought this one just because it was on sale one time, and I was like, okay, I'll get the gamer edition. I don't need the gamer edition necessarily. Somebody else needs to experience this knife, because these Cormorants are great knives. Yeah, TC, maybe we can. Yeah, that's another one. And this is just a random knife that I got in VG10 that I did a mod to, because I stonewashed this blade. I guess we did that on stream, actually. And this is the one that had 2 clips on it. So this knife comes with a clip on both sides, which is ridiculous. Like, who thought of that and why? So I took the clip that I would never use, this side, and I cut off and made a little filler tab with the clip, because the screws wouldn't tighten up without something in there. So I made a little filler tab. But this is another knife that I'm like, why do I keep this knife? I don't know. When you get to having so many knives, you start realizing, and then you see other people that don't have that many, you're like, why don't I pass this on to somebody who would really enjoy it? Man, I love the action on this thing, and it's probably got decent steel on it. It's supposed to be good VG10. But I don't know, just one of those weird cases where I don't know why I have it. And then all the other knives on the table are my concepts. And other than this one, I pretty much know why I have all of them, at least. This one, I have no idea why I bought. It was one of those knives that popped up on the Budget Blades subreddit that was supposedly like on half price or real cheap or something. So I grabbed it. But I will never in my life use this knife. Doesn't fit my hand. I don't like the blade shape. I don't like black blades. I don't like lime green knives. I have no clue why I own this knife. And I'm sure there's somebody that's like, man, that's a cool knife. No, just in time. I never liked this one enough to buy it. I only bought it because it was cheap. And because it was, it had the same name as some other knives that I already owned. I didn't ever like this knife. I'm stupid like that, I guess. I buy things I don't like sometimes. Yeah, Jed would probably love this knife, and it would fit his hands perfect. His finger would fit in this finger choil. Yeah, TC, we'll figure that out. I mean, I shouldn't keep it just because it's a knife. Yeah, I don't know why I bought that one either, Justin. Yeah, I liked it enough. This was one of those AliExpress specials that I didn't pay attention to the pictures and noticed that it had clips on both sides. But that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I thought they forgot to post the other side pictures, and I was just looking at the same side, I guess, in the pictures. In fact, let me see if I can show you all that picture because of how stupid it is. When you see it, you're going to be like, really? Like, I don't know why or who designed that and for what reason. Because I would understand if you could take off one of the clips. But like I said, you can't tighten up the screws once you take out one of the clips. Let me show you all this thing, if I can find it. It shouldn't be hard typing in VG10 knife, because if anybody paid attention to the pictures, they would see that it has 2 clips, and it's stupid. I guess I could go to my AliExpress orders and find it, but I'm sure browsing here for a second we'll run across it. Not too many VG10 folding knives. Yeah, right. There's a great knife, the Bunta. Let's see, where are we at, knife? Yeah, I'll probably have to go look at my orders, because I don't feel like scrolling for days trying to find this stupid knife. Of course, when I don't want to see it, it'll pop right up, but when I'm looking for it, it'll take me forever to find it. So give me half a second. Let me log into my real account over here in the other browser. Alright, I'm logged in. Let's see. Well, that's the wrong account. I've got 2 AliExpress accounts because I got blacklisted by Jufool first time I ordered from him because I didn't understand how the shipping thing worked. And I was like, why does it show a label was made 2 weeks ago, but it hasn't moved at all? And I didn't understand. They made the US label before it even got here. But anyway, he blacklisted me, so I can't account. So I had to use a different one. My orders, here we go. What in the world? Man, I'm getting so mad at pop-ups asking you to put your email in on websites. Alright, so it doesn't show up under VG10, so maybe I did buy it in my second account. I couldn't have. Hold on. I'm still looking. I want to call it like the double clip knife, but that's not what it's called. Why start? Y'all wouldn't believe some of these orders. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'll find it here in a second, but is that it? No, that's not it. Dang it, man. Where are you? Couldn't have been that long ago, really? May of 2024? No. It was probably under that first account that I logged out of to go to this one. Sativian. Oh, this brings me to another topic. Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. What in the world? I bought too many knives. Alright. I'm about to give up. Yep, I'm giving up. So it must have been in my in that second account. It's pretty bad when you buy so many knives in both accounts that you got to look at both of them. Well, let me check it real quick before I give up. VG10. Yep, there it is. Alright, so look at this stupid knife. I know that took 5 minutes probably of y'all just sitting there staring at a stupid AliExpress screen, but... And of course, they can't find it. Oh my goodness. I must not have copied the link right. I apologize. I'm an idiot this morning. So here's that knife finally. I finally found it. But if you look at this knife, you're like, okay, it looks alright. 75 bucks. That's cool. And then I looked at the pictures and I was like, okay, so they just must be, I must be looking at the same side of the knife, because, and actually I am looking at the same side there, I believe. You get my bearings, yeah. Then you go down here and you're like, okay, I see the clip. I think they have taken out, oh here we go. So there's the lock bar side. It's got a clip on it. And there's the non-lock bar side. It's got a clip on it. So it's got clips on both sides. And if you look at the top-down view, you can see that. And who in the world, or why in the world, would you ever carry that thing with 2 clips? I mean, that's pretty crazy. I mean, look at that. I know y'all can see that. But that's pretty wild, huh? Free Wolf in S90V. I think that's a Paisan. Where were we looking at? Right here. Hold on. Let me go back. Look, there's that VG10 knife that just popped up now. What in the world? What was it called again? John Free Wolf S90V. Let me see if I can find it. VG10 folding knife. I could probably type in Free Wolf. Was it on the page that y'all were sitting there staring at for 5 minutes while I was lost? Let me see if I can. A lot of times AliExpress won't find things by the actual title, like Free Wolf. But I'll try it. So do you see it on here anywhere? See, I type in Free Wolf and S90V, it won't pop up probably. This one? Yeah, this is a Paisan. They just can't put the holes in it because of Spyderco. But this is the same exact. I'm pretty sure that's the knife you were talking about. If that's the one you're talking about, that's a Paisan. Oh, the one before that? Alright. This is a Nirvana. Same thing. It's got a hole in the blade. They just can't show the picture. That's a Nirvana, and the other one's a Paisan clone. They both have holes in them, and if you message the seller, he'll send you real pictures of it. They just do that so that Spyderco doesn't shut them down. And that site, OK Knives, that I send people to a lot of times, they used to have both of them, but they've definitely got the Paisan. But this is what it looks like with the hole in it. Yeah, I can share that link. Yeah, it's got a hole. I didn't see your question, so I didn't. I'll send you a link for the Nirvana and the Paisan. And if you just go message the seller, he'll show you real pictures. So there's the Nirvana. And here's the Paisan. Paisan? Paisan. 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 Wax on, wax off. There's stuff popping up in the Discord. So, yeah. But anyway, that double clip knife is stupid. Don't buy one. Unless you want to buy mine that I've stonewashed. Then you can buy that one, because it's only got one clip now, so it's fixed. But if you're lefty, don't buy it. Yeah, Ed's got both of the OK Knives. I've got the Paisan from OK, but I never got the Nirvana. I was trying to find a real integral Nirvana. Oh, Fred posted his green carry knife today. Let's see. Let me go check out the Discord. I heard it popping off over there, but wasn't really paying attention. Alright, Discord action. So here's the two from OK that Ed got. There's the Nirvana, and there's the Paisan. Paisan. It's the Paisan. And the Nirvana. The Paisan and the Nirvana. And I'm sure Fred posted his. Let's see. In the pocket check. Ah, his real green factor. Did you anodize that one, Mr. Fred? Super cool knife. Super cool knife. Yeah, you can really tell that these look like brothers when they're in that picture there. Big brother and little brother. But little brother's almost getting as tall as big brother. He just hasn't filled out as much. But he's got a longer penis clip. So big brother's hating on him because of the clip. He's hating on him for the dangle. I don't know if any of that made sense, but talking about knives like they're people. Hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Let's see. Something else I wanted to mention while we were here in the Discord. Maybe not. Oh! No, the bigger clip is on the smaller, not thinner knife. I didn't switch them. That's how it came. Yeah, and I had this on the table a minute ago. I guess you saw it. Mine's not cool green. Oh yeah, John. They're both great knives. I've held one of the Nirvanas, and I have the Python. I've got yeah, I've been playing with this all night, Fred. So addictive. But yes, this is the Buzz with the littler clip. And this is the new Tempest downdraft with the bigger clip. Yeah, you got it right. Devo Buzz, Tempest downdraft. You got it right, man. You got it right. Mini Buzz prototype. Yeah, I think you showed us that the other day at some point. I think we saw a lot of your knives the other day. I didn't even mention all these nice concepts on the table here. This one is one that gets overlooked a lot and is a great knife. It is the Convict, and it's a Wharncliffe or sheep's foot, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's probably a sheep's foot. But this is a super cool knife. Very comfortable. Very good size. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's a good medium-sized knife. It's what I would really call a 3.5 finger knife for me. Because if I can get 4 up in here, but I got to kind of bunch them up. But if I just comfortably grab it, it's 3.5. But yeah, super cool knife. Convict. And it's one that I should carry more often. It has great action. The thumb studs are in a kind of a weird angle with the pivot. And I'm sure after I carried it a day or so, I would feel better. It reverse flicks better than it regular flicks because of the angle. I don't know. Cool knife though. And then this one's super cool for the only reason, or not the only reason, but one of the reasons I love that the milling pattern continues right over the clip, just like it is underneath it. So it kind of disappears. I don't know if you can tell, but that pattern continues perfectly right over the clip. Have a good day, Fred. This is the Ekis. Super cool knife. Yeah, it does kind of look like a Glideman. I've got a few. I went through a phase where I bought a few knives that look like the Glideman. This one looks like the Glideman too. Because it is the Glideman. But yes, sir, does kind of look like it. Another one, it's a lot bigger than the Glideman. But another one that looks like them is the FerraMonster Mass Drop. Where's that stupid? The FerraMonster Mass Drop Falcon. I'm going to This is going to be the first knife that I bead blast. Maybe tomorrow or Monday when I get my new but this one is a mass drop ferrum forge knife called the Falcon, and it looks like them too. They all have that this one, the Ekis, doesn't have that. Oh, Waylon, yeah. Send you some stickers. My bad. I've got envelopes made up. I just haven't sent the people that asked for stickers yet. But these two have the front finger choil that make them bigger feeling. And since the Ekis is bigger feeling, I guess it doesn't need that front finger choil. But these two, you have to get 4 fingers on them, you got to use that front finger choil. And then there's one more I think I got. Morning, Pete. What is it? I've got one more that looks like them too, if I can remember what it is. Well, the F5.5 Urban EDC kind of looks like them, but not really. The blade shape is so much different. I was thinking of something else. I wasn't thinking of that one. It's kind of like it. Hold on. I know I've got another one that looks like them. I just can't think where it is or what it is at the moment. Which is a problem sometimes. Oh well. That's alright. At least I showed those 3. And this is another situation. Let's see, this goes over here. Yeah, I'm going to bead blast this thing. I'm going to bead blast the blade and the scales on this. One of my first project knives. Let's see, something else. Oh yeah. So this is a weird case. So this is the mini cryo and the full-size cryo. And they look exactly the same now. But the mini cryo did not come with a flipper tab. And the full-size cryo did come with a flipper tab. Which makes no sense to me. But I loved the lines on this little mini cryo so much that I did a flipper delete on my regular cryo. So now they actually do look exactly the same, like they should have from the factory. But they're both awesome little knives. But this one did have a giant flipper tab. If you go look them up, it's weird that the mini cryo doesn't have a flipper tab, but the regular size cryo does have a flipper tab. I don't know why they did that, but I fixed it. So that's cool. This one is one of those weird knives that I probably should sell too, because I will never carry it. It's one of those gentleman looking knives, or CEO looking knives maybe. I've actually got a I've got a Wii version of that knife kinda that I'm selling also, and that is the Smooth Sentinel, which is another one of those little pretty knives. So both of the just hit my finger. Both of these are kind of the same. I mean, a little bit the same. I didn't cut myself, thank God. I don't even remember what this concept's called. This WE is the Smooth Sentinel, and this is one of the lightest knives I own, I think. This Smooth Sentinel is 2.1 ounces. I thought it was under 2 ounces. But yeah, this thing is so light. Well, you know, 2.1's pretty light. And then this one is heavier, 2.68. But they're both pretty light. And then I was talking to Pete about this one last night, and I said I had the premium version, but maybe I don't. Maybe I have the same one he has. What blade steel does that say? Doesn't say on that side. S35 VN. I got this one with my monthly knife club subscription, the Onyx subscription. And I could have sworn it was like, knew it was like 180 or something. But Pete posted some knives for sale. And I could have sworn one of his was a Nest Street, but it was way cheaper than this. So maybe this knife wasn't that expensive. Or maybe his Nest Street is not a concept. I don't know. And then I got this big thing for like 70 bucks. It's a Goblin XL. A weird knife. Another one I should probably sell. It's a big knife. I like my big knives. But this one, I don't know. I guess it's probably because of the black blade or the blade shape. But I just never have carried it. Yeah, Waylon, the only concepts I like here, well, here's a Sibin. I busted that out the other day. I still think we need to do that thing with the blade where I cut off the... Pete had a good drawing of it, but where I cut it off right up here at the curve and make it look like that or something, like a clip point. Good morning, Stacy. Yeah, so I like these two. I like this one. I like this one. I don't like that one. I like this one. Out of these concepts, I like these 6 the most. This WE doesn't count. I like these. The Fenrir, great knife. I think Ed has this same model, but that is a cool knife. These have been sold out for a while now. But I like this one. I like my 2 cryos because I did that flipper tab delete on this one to make it look like this one. This is a cool little smaller front flipper. It's real comfortable, so that's why I like it. And then I told y'all about the Convict. It's just got a cool blade shape. Overall cool shape. Fits my hand good. It's comfortable. And then the Ekis. One of those, it's got the thumb ramp that I like with good jimping, and it fits my hand. I can get 4 fingers on it comfortably. And then if I modified this blade a little, I might like it. I can get 4 fingers on it, but I want to cut that blade off like I just showed you. Pete's got we got a picture somewhere in the where it kind of looks like that, where I grind off all that. Let me see if I can get a better. It would be better if I showed y'all at this angle anyway. But somewhere like that, with a clip point, would look really good. You have the black aluminum carbon fiber. Yeah. I don't know. This was one of my Amazon purchases. I've never carried it. It's it used to stay in the Concept little bag, and I was scared to like even touch it. But I've gotten past that point now in my life. Let me see if I can go to the Discord really quick and find that picture that Pete posted one time where he did a design. We were talking about that knife and cutting off the top of it, and I can't remember if he posted it in here or in a direct message to me. So let me just scroll for a second, see if I see it. It's a pretty good while ago. And Pete, I know you can't participate, but if you still have that picture somewhere, sitting somewhere, and you could send it over, that would be awesome. While we're passing by, let's just gaze at this beauty one more time. We can't pass this knife and not look at it. Come on, Discord. Load up the pictures. Yep, we can't pass that one and not look at it. That's a REK reblade of a Shaman. One of my Grail knives. I will have one. He charges like $700 for the blade, and then you get your own. You bring your own frames. It's BYOF. Bring your own frame, and he gives you the blade for $700. Let's see. I think we're getting closer to the time. I guess I could type in his name, probably, which is what? I guess I could type in Pete. He's probably already reposted it again. Okay, that didn't find anything. Or it might have, but let's see. Where are we at? Getting there. Come on, where are you? Super cool knife picks, though. There's a Sever 7's knife before he changed the pattern on it. Super cool. Alright. Where are we at? I don't see it. It'll be very obvious when we get to it, because seems like you should be able to type in a person's name and see all the posts that they've done, but I probably need to go back and check the chat, because he's probably already posted it. Oh, hold on. I think we're getting close. It's another one of those cases of, oh, that's not it. No, that's it. No, that's not it. Anyway, Pete did a great job at drawing one that looked about perfect We need to do that mod live on stream one day. And I'm not going to scroll too much longer because I know I'm driving y'all nuts. But there's one of the biggest flipper tab deletes that I had to do on that knife because of how huge that flipper tab was. And it totally changed the looks of the knife. Still don't see it. I'm wondering if he posted it somewhere else and I'm just scrolling for no apparent reason. That could definitely be the case. I've been known to do that. Gaming Sandals, that's a pretty knife. He hasn't been around for a while. Kind of odd. Still not seeing it. About to give up. There's where I did the Cortex on stream. It couldn't be back this far. There's my stupid table. Yeah, it's evidently not in here. Oh well. You got to see the fact that there's a lot. Oh look. It's me posting a link to the OK Knives Nirvana. That is still there, evidently. All right. I wanted you to repost that drawing that you did of the cutoff for the Sibin. Sorry, I didn't see your text. Where you cut off the blade on the Sibin. In categories, Stacy. Each channel of the categories, so you can search for just pictures. From it only shows when I type in Pete, it just shows 4 things from Pete. Maybe he posted it. Somebody just posted something. Let's see what. General. Maybe it was under General. Oh yeah, that's it. There's Stacy's Sibin. Hold on. It probably was under General. Let me see if I type Pete's name in General. Because it's only popping up 4 posts. See, when I type in Pete, it only shows 4 things. He probably did put it in General, though. Oh my God, here I go. I gotta make that little robot for Ed. The channel mascot. Nedge. I gotta make one, an 18-inch collectible figure, just like that. We gotta get enough views where I can make that thing. Seems like Pete might have posted to General. Because it wasn't really a knife pick, it was a mod pick. Aha! There's the Sibin. What about adding a choil and reprofiling the blade just a touch? So there's when we talked about it. Was April 24th. So don't know where it's at. Oh well. It looked good. I promise. In general. He just posted a link to it, but I clicked the link. Let's see. I don't see it, Pete. The link's not working, Pete. Oh, that one's edited? My God. I'm a little slow sometimes. That one was edited? That wasn't the same one I was thinking of then. Oh, that one is cut off a little bit, huh? Quite a bit. I think I did it in a little program when I did the because I remember the day I did the here's the share to Discord knife picks send. I thought I had a picture because I did the unnamed. You remember I did the cutoff of the unnamed? So I did that one where I took the bottom one is what it turned it into that top one. I thought I did it around the same time as that one. I did one, I could have sworn I had a picture of it on my phone, but I don't see it. Anyway, enough of that. I wanted to go look at a few, see what's going on Knife Swap today, see if we find any good deals anybody wants. Man, I missed a killer deal last night. I've told y'all I love the Techno, the Spyderco Techno. And I missed a heck of a deal on one last night. Techno 2. Right here. This guy had one for $125 and I missed it by like 5 minutes. But I could have got this knife for $125 last night. And his name is, what is it, Swish? Is that how you say it, TC? I love his designs. I was going to redo the anodization, of course. It's a terrible video. But there's the knife. But $125, it was $300 new. And it just needs a new job, a new scale job, which I was going to bead blast it and redo it. But yeah, that was a good deal last night I missed out on. $125. He also had a something else. There's a Rosecraft, James Brand Wayland. There's something else I wanted. that he had. Some people put some crazy... That's not the one, definitely. There was a bunch of good knives though for sale last night that popped up. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to show y'all another deal real quick that I got on a knife swap. And that is this. This is one of the best deals I've gotten. This is a Fox Tur. So it is this knife right here in Elmax steel. It's called the FX 528. Right here. Well, that's a crazy price. That's not it. Hold on. Black. Maybe this. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's it, but it's not the price. Oh, I know where I... So that knife right there in Elmax steel. I hate those pop-ups. It was around $300 and something new. And I got the same knife like in brand new shape with Elmax steel. I got this for $40 on Knife Swap. Nothing wrong with it. Hasn't been used. I got it in a bundle deal and it came out to where this one cost me $40. But $300 knife for $40 on Knife Swap. Elmax steel. About dropped it. Cool little knife. It's one of the ones I'm selling, of course, because I'm gonna make quite a bit of little money on it. Even if I sell it for $100, that's 2.5 times what I paid for it. But that's why I browse Knife Swap so much, because of stuff like that. What got posted to the Discord? Forest Friday. That's a pretty knife. Thank you for sharing that, Miss Stacy. Pocket check. We got Waylon. There's a little giveaway knife I gave him. How are you liking that knife, Waylon? Have you sharpened it? Was it sharp? How's it doing for you? And nobody really hit me up about wanting any stickers. A couple people did. So I addressed some envelopes and I'm going to send them, but if any of y'all want any stickers for free, just let me know. I've got oh my God. I've got a mess. I've got 100 of each that I'm just going to be putting in knives that I sell and giving out at a Blade Show. But if any of y'all want a sticker, just let me know and give me your address in my email or on the Discord or whatever, and I'll send you one. I'm sending all the members one. I just don't have all their addresses. Yeah, I've got 100 of each. Both of these. Yeah, just send me your address in Discord, Stacy, and I'll send you some stickers. I'm just going to throw them in an envelope and put a forever stamp on them and let them go. It's what I got them for, to give out. Ed, I got you covered. I was going to send your stickers when I send that pivot whenever it comes in. And we definitely need to make that robot Nedge. Oh, that reminds me. If y'all have any titanium pins, yep, there's Nedge and Professor Hackett playing pool. But yeah, I need to make that Nedge. And I want his arms to where you can move them, to where you can make him hold knives. And I don't know which style. I wish that said Blade Alchemy underneath it instead of 18-inch collectible figure. I need to figure out how to get those made. I could probably do it through one of those like Funko Pop people that recreate your own. Probably contact one of them to help me get it done. Look at Mr. Ed. Camera guy. Who makes that knife, Stacy? That Forrest? Let me just look it up. Stop being lazy. Mallory. Oh, Mallory, one of my favorite designers. Nice. Forrest V2. Looks like he's got orange, blue, black. Was yours the blue, black one? Or was it camera guy Ed, professional photographer. Channel royalty. I wish they would hurry up and release the Karis from Mallory. I want that knife bad. Artisan, hurry up. I know they're pushing the Spectrum right now. But I like the Karis better. Greek for horn. I haven't checked the actual. I've got Dylan Mallory's. I've actually got his artisan cutlery page bookmarked here too somewhere. Yeah, right here. So I'm waiting on it to come out. These are the only ones. The Centros, the Silax, and the Ace. Only three they have listed yet. So, waiting for the Karis to come out. Because I love that knife. They showed it at Blade Show, Texas. And I want one. Yeah, Nedge. Ed, his name is yeah, Stacy. I didn't mean they were pushing the Spectra. I meant he was pushing the Spectra right now. Artisan's supposed to come out with it soon though. This Karis, I believe. Yes, Ed. The robot's name is Nedge. Yes, you could, Ed. Ed said he could post the robot dude with these. Yep, you definitely could. Yeah, I put it on my... When I first made him, I put it on my Facebook under the post. I said, meet Nedge, Professor Hackett's sidekick and helper. So, there he is. I want him made out of more recognizable knife scales, though. Man, I like the texture and stuff of the G10, but I want like actual knife scales, like of known knives, to piece them together. I'm just going to have to keep working on it until I get it exactly like I want it. But I want it made out of like recognizable knife scales. So what else are we going to look at today? What are y'all buying this week? I should get my 2 ducks in today. And something else. Oh yeah, what else is out for delivery? Something. Should get three new knives today. Oh, 4 new knives. The 2 knives for my buddy Azusa Blade Works are coming in today for me to review. They've been out for a while, but I told him I wanted to check them out anyway. But I get the Azusa Blade Works. So he came out with 3 knives so far. This is the smallmouth, his little fixed blade. Come on, load up. So I'm getting this one today, and the Cochise. I'm getting the gray version of it, so I'm getting that knife today and this knife today to do reviews on. My buddy owns a knife shop, and he's made 3 knives so far from Miguron. So I want to check this one out especially because it's a $45 Miguron. Nice Miguron OEM. And that's a Miguron OEM fixed blade that I want to check out. So those are out for delivery today. 14C28N on this Miguron. And the fixed blade is 14C28N. I love his the Blitzkrieg is one of my favorite knives of any knives that I own. And it was OEM'd by him. And I've showed y'all that numerous times after I did the flipper delete. But both of those are coming in today. And then the two duck clones will be coming in today too. But I love this thing right here now that I did the flipper tab delete. Miguron does such a good job with the milling, the fit and finish. And I didn't like it as much with the flipper tab, but since I deleted it, the lines on it are super clean now. It's got that ramp that I love. Need to clean it off. It's dirty. But yeah, super cool knife. This was the first one he designed and had OEM'd by Miguron, and those other 2 are his newer ones. But the action of this thing is sick too. Like it just perfect close. Some people probably wouldn't like that blade shape, but I like it. So smooth feeling too. I don't know, there's something to be said about how smooth a knife feels. It makes you like it more even if there's little things you don't like about it. I've got all my concepts out on the table because I got to find them a new home today. I had them in a little bag and they need to go in somewhere better than a little bag. Anybody? Oh, TC? We'll get this one to Jed. Forgot what I paid for it, but doesn't matter. Kind of blade steel, 154 cm. Yeah, this was one of those stupid purchases. I don't even know what, Corvid or something? Yeah, Corvid. Corvid M. I have no idea why I got that stupid knife. Oh, nice. You got the fixed angle sharpener out today, TC? Putting a good old mirror edge on. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I gotta figure out where to put some. I need a new case. And I've got to sell some knives. It's just stupid holding on to so many of them. Yep, that's what I sharpen all mine at is 17 degrees, TC. I need to put a edge on this, that Carter Prime that I bought. I need to put a new edge on it. I want to beat this knife to death because I got it for 30 bucks. I also think I'm going to bead blast it and get the blade bead blasted, see what it looks like after without a black blade. Weird knife. $30 titanium knife though. Can't beat it. What's the last knife I put a mirror edge on? I can't even remember. Probably heck, I don't know. Yeah, sharpening is relaxing. I'm gonna look real quick. Let's see what we got here. For a knife video to throw on for a second. 1 hour ago, Metal Complex.
Items at some of the very best online retailers.
Y'all watch this for just a second while I
recommend. Thanks.
While I go use the restroom real quick.
You know,
I'll be right back.
The potential illnesses, you know, it was pretty horrifying. So we're gonna just kind of tear this open. We're gonna dump some of these out. Get a nice chunk of these things and see what we've got here. Oh yeah, we got some precious ones there. Some absolutely beautiful precious treasures. Yes. Let's start with the karambit. Oh, yes. Wonderful, beautiful. Actually, you know what? So I think one of the funniest things about this stuff is sometimes it's not bad. Like, it's bad, but it's like it's still okay. So right off the bat, decent action here. What do we have? Some of the stuff that's printed on here. Predator Knives USA. Well, of course, we do know that if you print USA on the blade, that automatically, magically makes it the the country of origin, right? So yeah, obviously USA, made in China. Oh, well, you'll have to excuse my voice. It's allergy season. Some aluminum. You know, we got some holes here. Actually, not terrible, though. Tip down, of course. Some of the new members
I about didn't make it to the bathroom. Jeez.
Got on me for making fun of tip down. Welcome to the channel.
I apologize.
Not gonna stop.
What? It's got to be done.
Sorry, you'll just have to catch up. But no, you know, not really a whole lot of left and right. A little bit, and a little bit of up and down as to be expected, but very karambity. The knuckle on my gauntlet, it keeps turning sideways, and it's
I thought this would be all right to look at for a second.
Irritating. I probably just need to like bend it back or whatever. But
why is he wearing chainmail?
I don't know the gauntlet. Do we have an actual swivel guard? No way! I wonder who made it. Oh, let's try. Oh no, the button doesn't work. It doesn't release it. Who was carrying this?
That's pretty funny.
I'm gonna have to actually use. Is it not even? It's not a switchblade. Was it ever? Okay, hold on. Who made this?
I think I heard him saying something about not trying to catch a disease when I was walking out. So that's why he put the gloves on.
I don't know if I believe that. Was this ever? It's not a swivel guard. It's literally just a lockback. What is this? What's the button for?
I don't watch him enough to have seen the gauntlets.
Gauntlet knuckle nick. So yeah, so they're supposed to release like a real one. The button.
Yeah, I mentioned on one of the streams to y'all that I wanted to buy one of those TSA lots of knives one time, but
push it in. This is so weird.
We looked at another video one time.
So weird. So it locks out here, and then it's just a standard back lock.
Does he use the gauntlets every time? Does he buy these multiple?
When it came,
I don't watch him very much because he gets on my nerves, but
as a kid, he ordered.
He's okay. I mean, he's great, I guess. He's great for the community, so
it's just a lockback. He was
not going to talk bad about him.
This is a battle flute. Well, why'd they take this? Oh, hold on.
I used to watch him quite a bit, but
Flint. What's in here?
Never seen the gauntlets.
Oh, that's why they took it from him, huh? It's got pokies on it. Not, I mean, kind of neat. Not bad. Like
this isn't a bad batch of TSA knives.
You need to be able to start a fire.
Most of these TSA knives are all like
size of like a.
Somebody's already picked through them, and
it actually is a tactical whistle. Those are my favorite. It's how you notify of. It's how you
he just started doing these, Stacy. Thank you.
You know, potential. Like tactical bros. When you have like a random encounter.
Yeah, we watched another video of a guy, and he got a bunch of the same knives and already been picked through. I mean, I'm sure they all get picked through, but
tactical bros are like, assemble, and they all have their little whistles.
Let's see what else he's got here.
And the really poo-poo stuff is going to go down here. But this doesn't necessarily mean good. It just means interesting. Ozark Trail, we've seen these before. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Oh, man, that's funny. But the Ozark Trail, oh, no, this isn't. It's M-Tech. Oh, that's weird. The texturing made me think immediately that it was going to be Ozark Trail. Just how... Still being a mean that it has lasted you. It just exists. But that's completely gold. To get...
All right, what else we got?
Just deer. You know, pictures of deer, like, being suddenly alert. This. Hold on. Does this move? It does. We found it's an actual one. Not that this makes it special, but I just didn't expect to see. Oh, come on! It does work. Yeah.
Nice.
Fun.
I got one of those in my car. It's like 11 inches long when you open it. It's one of those.
Funny enough, what the average person does.
Italian. What's the brand?
You gotta get this one out. Oh,
I can't think.
we have a scarab clone. Yes, the guy, man. The guy who I know he probably went through and was like, "Oh, this will be fun." So this is a. And these are everywhere. Oh God! The original run of these things. Oh God! Oh, the power!
That came out kind of slow.
Dropping a wet noodle down like down your down.
Yeah.
During a rain.
That came out very slow.
That's what that made me. Oh, the power is so weak. Watch this.
It's like it comes out in
like a hot
stages.
dog falling out of the bun. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. These are the types of OTS people get, and they're like, "Why would anyone ever spend, $300, $400, $500 on a microtech? You get the same thing. It's the same thing, bro. It's exactly the same quality. Like you get, it's the same thing. They're just ripping you off. Yeah, you gotta overpay certainly for a microtech. But anybody who thinks that this or the equivalent, similar stuff is the same as what microtech?
Yeah, that is not a good copy.
Disappeared. Where did it go?
Let's see what else we got.
I threw it in my excitement.
I got one of those.
Wasn't there
I bought one of those blue
I
knives.
imagine them being poured over open boxes, and whatever lands. And they're like,
I can show y'all one kind of like that.
Get them out of here.
I think.
They just use push brooms to
in my
put the
super
rest
cheap
back
knife
on the conveyor
bag.
belt. It goes back up. And there's no way, dude. Bad.
I should have broke that out
Oh,
sometime and shown y'all that anyway.
Dragon fire, fade, red fire to brown fire plus fire. What is this, Sonic the Hedgehog?
I've got a gray bag somewhere that has all my like Ozark Trails and garbage knives.
Are there no washers? It's literally, oh no.
I think it even says like
it's steel on steel contact. There
Yeah.
are no washers.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause because this is kind of related.
What is this?
Let me go back. Let's see where we at. Yeah, so I have this little bag here that says Ozark Trail and cheap knives. So this would be kind of along the same lines. So yeah, look at these beauties. This is a Ozark Trail with a lock on it, evidently, because I can't open it. And of course, tip down carry, because and it's assisted garbage knife. Then we've got another garbage Ozark Trail knife that is not assisted with tip up carry. This one is actually terrible too. Oh, it is assisted. No wonder it wouldn't close. Then I've got this with a lock on it, assisted Ozark Trail. Great, terrible knife. I hate assisted knives. Then I've got this yellow Ozark Trail non-assisted knife that won't even open. Oh, it is assisted. Man, are all of them assisted? Got this banana knife. This bag is something special. It's got some trash in it. Then what is this? This is a... Oh, I don't even know what this is. Oh, wow. I don't even know where this came from. What in the world? I don't think I've ever seen this knife. I mean, I must have. It's got a back lock. What in the... This thing weighs like nothing. Let me show y'all what this thing weighs. I'm trying to make room for the scales over here. This thing weighs absolutely zero. 1.68 ounces. I have no idea what this thing is. Then we got a FX steel. Oh yeah, these, I bought a 10-pack of these. They were like $2 a piece. I bought these to give out. They're fully steel, everything. And as opposed to less than 2 ounces, this thing weighs almost 5 ounces. Crazy. Solid steel. $2 knives. I bought a 10-pack for some reason. And then this one is one of those beauties. Like he just showed. And I don't know where in the world this thing came from either. Is that a hollow grind? Wow, it is a hollow grind. And it's assisted. Why are all the worst knives assisted? But here's the special ones I wanted to show you. So this one is terrible because it has a seatbelt cutter, so you instantly know it's garbage. And look at that fine quality pattern. And fit and finish is great. This thing is atrocious. Oh my God. The grinding going on here. I can't open this one if I want to. What in the world? I would have done better buying that. This one doesn't even have a clip, but it's got a seatbelt cutter. And then here's the beauty that made me think of the one he was showing. Look at this big, sexy thing. These are my top knives, by the way. And this is a something. Is it an automatic? Oh yeah, it's an auto. Yeah, it's an automatic, but look how slow it is. Like, you see how slow that's opening? Wow. Yeah, lots of speed holes on this thing. What a glorious knife. Blue blade and all. It's big. I'll give it that. And uh-oh. 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 I can't get it closed. I think it broke. What in the world? Okay, that would be locked. So that's supposed to be unlocked, but it's not working. Aha! It's got to be somewhere in the middle. Whew, I got it closed. I was scared there for a minute. It had to be like halfway. That's terrible. What a terrible knife. And then in the other side of this, I think I've got even more of some nice quality knives. So this is how much I care about these knives. They're just all loose in here because I don't care if they get scratched all to Hades. But here's another one of those. No, this is one of those steel ones I bought the 10-pack of, I believe. These are solid. Yeah, this is solid steel too, and it's assisted. How much does it weigh? 7 ounces. $2 a knife. I think I bought them when I first started my channel. Oh no, I bought them one time. A guy asked me for a knife. He didn't have a knife. And now this thing is all right. This is a button lock utility knife, but and then this is another Ozark Trail garbage knife. This is a little slip joint. Another little slip joint. This is my old buck from when I was a kid. Oh, does that say Gerber? I thought it was a buck. Yeah, this is the old Gerber. Yes, Paul, we're showing off the Grails today. I've had this one since I was like 10 years old, and I broke the tip off of it, as you can see, a long time ago. And this is one of those Gerbers with the rubber handle around it, and you got to find the lock down here somewhere. You got to push the rubber handle to find the back lock. Great knife. This was one of my first knives I bought off of Amazon. It has a seatbelt cutter, a glass breaker, a fire starter, and a flashlight, all in one. Total garbage knife. Another little Ozark Trail. Another garbage knife. These are just as good as those. There's another something or other. Does this one actually have a lock? Nope, it's a slip joint. And then there's two more up here. This one's alright. I bought a couple of these, and this one is actually decent. It's a big crazy knife, and it was like, I don't know, 14 bucks or something. And it's got this pin on the other end of the lanyard, on the other end of the knife, on the lanyard, that you can take and stick in this hole to lock it to where it's like a fixed blade now. So this is probably the best one in this bag. I gave one of these away to a guy. It's got a cool release lever too. Inset liner lock. This is a high quality knife with a big tab. And of course it drops shut because the blade is so big. This is a big wild knife. TC, I'll look at it in just a second, buddy. And then this is another one that I got that I don't know what it is. It has it's a liner lock with no clip. Big crazy knife. Sever 7, good morning, sir. That was a beautiful knife you got, by the way. We looked at it. I don't know, I think you disappeared on us yesterday, but we looked at it as soon as I went into the Discord. That website has some crazy Chinese knives. Since I just showed all my Grail knives, let me go back to Discord here. Stuff popping in on Discord. Oh, Ed's talking about his sandpaper mirror finish again. They're racing. Oh, the Swiss Tech knives? Yeah, TC. I've been wanting to try one of those Swiss Techs. Here is the knife that Mr. Sever 7 bought, though. Pretty wild looking knife. Let's see, where is it? It says sold out on it. It didn't take me right to it this time. I don't see it. Maybe I passed it. Well, maybe the link. Hold on. There we go. Man, Discord's being slow today. Oh, it's gone now because he bought it. But we looked at it yesterday. It's on yesterday's video. Good morning, folks. Yeah, your knife disappeared, Sever, because it got sold, I guess. We looked at it yesterday on the stream. So there's video of it on there. But this site has some crazy knives. One of these ones, oh yeah, where was it? It had a breakdown. Yeah, it's been sold too. It has a crazy diagram breakdown of all the parts to it. And it wasn't this one, although this one does have that crazy breakdown too, I think. But it had like a video. Yeah, this was pretty wild too. But that other one had like 3 thumb studs on it. And this is that one, Melissa Backwoods had this knife. did a video of it. That other one in the video yesterday had 3 big thumb studs on it. And it had a bunch of different parts on it. It was pretty wild. Let me check that video TC sent.
Most snacks make you choose healthy or delicious.
Whoops.
Bavarian Meats proves you don't have to. There's
Whoops. Commercials. Get in trouble for that. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, well, hello, YouTube. It is me, Tri-State EDC, bright and early, with a box from a guy named Troy. Troy?
Oh,
It's a return shipping label. That's very nice of him. We have a whole bunch of stickers. Oh, we've already been over this one. We've already. Oh, he mirror polished it. Okay, this is the Ozark Grail. This is their new.
oh, that's cool.
Bug out killer, baby. What is this? $10, $15, $10? FRN stainless liners, deep carry clip. Brother mirror polished it. Brother, you can polish a turd, like Daddy always said. You can polish a turd, but it's still a piece of shit. I unironically love this knife. If you see this at Walmart, just buy one. Just buy one. It is such a great beer. Holy crap! Mirror polished Ozark Grail. And this Swiss Tech. Interesting. Oh, this is TC Blades, boy. TC Blades. Troy, you gotta tell me what the part that substance is. Enjoy the blades. The Ultimate DLC is yours to keep. I know you love Piz. I do. Also included a polished Ozark Grail with a crowned blade for you to keep. Oh. And a Swiss Tech's limited DLC knife. I've included a return label for it. Okay. Bunch of candy, bunch of stonkers. We'll keep all that together. I'm gonna keep that note out. Not left in there. Well, there's a lot left in there, but I'm gonna gently. You gotta tell me what the smell is, Troy. It's gonna eat me alive. Okay, so crown spine on this as well. Just a fully pimped out $10 knife. I'm so here for it. Okay, add that to the collection. Well, let's look at the piss. Swiss Tech Balkan crossbar lock folder, huh? D2 coded. It says DLC. Hello? Is that bitch sealed?
That's all. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see this knife though.
Piss. Get the little tip protector out of here. Okay, so the Balkan from Swiss Tech, a company I know nothing about. I know next to nothing about.
Yeah, I've been wanting to check out Swiss Tech. Some of their nicer stuff.
A little greasy. Look at this. Look at this. Alton stainless liners, skeletonized stainless liners in there. Reversible clip, deep carry, stamped. We have a very interesting little nubbins for the axis lock, for the shaft lock, if you will. Intriguing. And it looks to be a flipper only. Minimal hardware, T8, T6 on the body, but not a lock going on here. Interesting. Lock up. It's got some wiggle. It's good. Just a bit. Okay, let's fix that. It's got some flex to it, I gotta be honest with you. Okay, well. Okay, it works. It weighs.
Alright. Let's see the other one real quick.
Really thin stick. Low profile. Fine. And that feels fine. We got a sharpening choil right there, but nothing.
See this one.
By any stretch of the imagination. Okay, really nice presentation here. The journey begins. Oh. Swiss Tech believes tools must be more than functional. They should be. Oh, that plops right out. This is a heavy knife. Now, this is a substantial knife right here now. That's got some substance to it. Contour G.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones I wanted to check out.
Liners, standoff, red backspacer. It's pretty loud. It's a pretty noisy piece right there. Lanyard hole in there too. Okay. Full tuck. We got a full tuck on the blade. I do appreciate a full tuck. And it's, again, a flipper only on this one. This one's a liner lock. Size comparison on this one. PM2. Pair 3. Shush. Pair 3. Just a hair shorter than the pair 3 again. So not a big knife. Once again. Earthy. Pop her open. Boom. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice. Oz 8 on the steel. Not my favorite. But really nice reverse Tonto. I mean, blade to handle ratio is fine. I got no issues here. Nice tall flat grind. Ooh. Is it? It's either a really tall flat grind or an insanely subtle hollow grind. Future me figured it. I don't know. I don't know. No skeletonization on the liners at all. It's got some weight to it. For G10 stainless liner lock, it's got some heft. Black hardware, black clip, black liners. It's a nice look. What it's called.
I want to see him close it.
So if I didn't give you that. 3. Oh, 8. Let's take Tory. They put behind the flipper tab. No, not really. But you totally can. No internal milling at all. No internal blade stops. Deton's nice. Access to the lock bar.
Oh, the action's okay.
That pops open. That pops open. Great access to the lock bar. Buttery smooth on the close. Sure. Absolutely drops. Detent's wonderful. Flipper only. Kind of a bummer, but it's really good.
Cool.
Again, I always say.
All right. Yeah, that was cool. Thanks, TC. Sever7, the video in Discord. All right. Yeah, that's the video we watched yesterday. Pete really liked the ano on it. Yeah, that was the video we watched. Yeah, Olatan's makes a knife that I really want. It's a high dollar one. They're sold out of it right now. TC, I bet you know the name of it. It's a titanium one. It might be that one. It might be that TO54. Yeah, it's sold out. Yeah, I think that is the one I was wanting. I tried to find it on yeah, I think it was the TO54. Find it on Amazon. Couldn't find it anywhere. But that looks like a pretty good knife. M390. And they had it. I swear they had it on Amazon, but it was sold out. Maybe they didn't. Oh, maybe it was no, that's the replaceable blades one. I've got one of those. Yeah, it must have been on their website where I saw it. But I like that knife right there. I mean, it's probably pretty pricey for a Olatan's, but it really depends. It's got M390. Depends on who the OEM was. But they're trying to step up their game. I mean, look at this thing. The TO52. Yeah, Olatan's is trying to get in the game, I guess. They started out with like their little replaceable blade scalpel knives and stuff. I've actually got one hanging behind me right here. That's an Olatan's that I did a ano on. It's right here. It hangs behind me at all time. I did a blurple ano on it. But it just hangs up here behind me. But it's one of their little scalpel knives with the... This is one of theirs. It's an Olatan's. And it was titanium, and I did the little blurple to it. And it just hangs. I don't ever use it to cut anything. I should buy it. I mean, I should use it to open packages and stuff, but I don't. It hits me in the head sometimes when I'm sitting here on the couch. It just hangs up behind me. I don't ever grab it. I always got a knife on me, so But it's Oletans. And then I've got another brand with all those replaceable blades. I've got one of these bags down here with all my parts in it. I've shown y'all all these parts before, but in here somewhere I've got and I've got like extra liners, and there's a brand new titanium smock from Flytanium that I need to give to somebody. I'm not going to use it. I've got the Zerk ones on my smock, so. But I've got like extra shaman scales and extra PM. There's some 940 scales. That's a Zerk hardware kit for Null Knives Grace that I need to get rid of. But there's shaman scales. But I've got one of those ones. I've got some blades in here somewhere in one of these bags. There's clips. There's a phone thing that I got made for my daughter. My daughter's picture. There's my daughter's picture on one of those things you put on the back of your cell phone. I got a custom one made with her picture. Oh, here they are. So I've got this little pack of stuff that goes with those scalpels and one of those changeable blade knives. So this one comes with the tanto and the drop points, so you can see the straight back. So there's the drop point changeable blades, and this is the one where it's just got a little thumb screw that you tighten up. But these are the replaceable blades for that Oletans, I believe. You'll buy the smock scales? All right, TC. We'll work out something on those and this little knife for Jed. I'm trying to remember where that other one with the replaceable blades is, but it's all right. I got a bunch of NH35 watch hands too the other day in the mail, which reminds me I'm wearing my James Cameron today. I think you got one of these, don't you, TC? James Cameron Deep Sea. I've still got to send these back to Original Goat because I didn't like the shiny ones. I wanted the stone washed instead of in the buff. Carrying. I bet this probably weighs more. Carrying. I bet this probably weighs more than that though. Let's see. Yep, 6.74. I do carry this from time to time though. Of course, I'm a big fella. I'm supposed to send these back to her. She hasn't emailed me again though. I need to do that just because I'm a man of my word, but I just haven't done it yet. She sent me both. Good morning, Knives Are Live. Yeah, she sent me both versions without me paying for the other one, just believing that I would send her the other set back that I didn't want, and I will. But she was very trusting, so I appreciate that. So I'm definitely going to send them back. I've got to do that this week. And I got to find a home for all my concepts, except for this green one. You just bought an AD10? Do you want me to ask her if you can pay her for these and me just send them to you? Do you mind the shiny gun stock ones? I'll if you want me to do that, I'll see if she'll give you a deal on them. I installed them, but I didn't ever carry them. They're still, I mean, they can repolish them, I'm sure, and resell them, but I don't think they need anything, really. Yeah, I'll see if she'll give you a deal on them, TC. Instead of me sending them back to her, I'll send them to you, and you can PayPal her some money or something. I don't know. I'll try to figure that out. Knives are life. How's work going, sir? Making that money? We are almost 2 hours in today, guys. I ran out of coffee and my voice is starting to run out. And TC, you said something about maybe wanting to work out something with this penguin. We definitely can. I think these Penguin Plus jigged ones, I don't know how much they are, but I think I got a decent deal on it. I've never carried it or cut anything with it. Got that nice satin grind blade. Just needs to be wiped off, but no scratches on it or anything. But yeah, we'll work out something with those knives. All right, we'll talk about it. Well, what else y'all want to talk about today before we end this thing up? Oh, I wanted to mention, if you have some titanium pins like this one, you can get super cheap refills for it from Amazon. I'll post a link to these. But I got red, blue, and black that goes in this one. And I think there's, heck, I don't know how many are in here. There's 50 of them in here. I think I got it for like 15 bucks. So, Sever 7. Yeah, my 2 are coming in today too. Finally. And I ordered a extra one of the milled ones just to make sure I got one. There's nothing wrong with the open L Fuchs. Nothing wrong at all with the open L. As you can see, which model did you get? I think they come in numbers or something. What is this one? I don't remember which number this. Oh, there it is. This is does this say number 8? I think mine says number 8 on it. Oh, you got the number 12? So I got the 8. I need to wipe it off. Nothing wrong with open L knives. They're great knives. I mean, they're different. I'd like to see the open L factory. A lot of people go visit there. You have a pink 6. Is that even smaller than this one? I guess larger number, larger the knife. And do either one of y'all have either one of these? So do y'all have a Sford knife? These are cool too. From New Zealand. Svord. So this is the full size one, and this is the mini. These are both cool. Another couple of weird knives. I bet y'all wonder how I grab knives like this so quick, huh? When you mentioned open L. That's the joy of labeling your cases correctly. I sanded these and put a coat of poly on them. And this was actually the first knife that I thought about making myself because of how simple it is. I was gonna try to make one of these. But yeah, that's how I'm able to grab stuff like this pretty quickly, because I put all those sticky labels on everything. And I've got them all labeled. Nothing wrong with the open L at all, though. Oh, here's, speaking of which, right next to this open L, in this case, happens to be the one I was talking about with those changeable blades. So I got a jade version of it. And super cool blades. And this is that 9-tie EDC. 9-tie EDC brand. There you go. You can see the name on it. But this thing is super solid. Nice liner lock. Good action. Flipper tab. You can change it out to a Tanto or this drop point. And all you got to do is unscrew this little thing. And it moves out. And then you can push it in with your finger and pull the blade out. So it's spring loaded. So that's all you do to change the blades on it. But that was those packs of blades I showed you a minute ago. And to put it back in, you just push the button. And then you just screw it back on till it's tight. And now it won't come out. It's very sturdy. Crazy sturdy, actually. So these things are pretty cool. I know a guy that does, he's a big game hunter, and he's a guide, and he takes people hunting, and he carries one of these. It's what a lot of these, a lot of those guys use these, because he's got to field dress an animal. See you later, folks. And he can just swap out blades whenever it gets dull and not have to worry about sharpening knives. But that's what these are good for. Along with those scalpel knives too. But this would be better for field dressing something. And these are on Amazon, 9-tie EDC. It's got great action though. It's kind of fun. I've actually carried this one a couple of times because it's like a real knife. And you can swap it out to a Tanto. Well, that's pretty cool. And I love my Jade G10, so I can dye them whatever color I want. And I apologize for that background noise. My air conditioner's on the fritz, and I got to get a new one. It's making a terrible noise now. But back to this knife. 139 bucks. 154 cm blade steel. Tempest downdraft. Check it out. Watch my review video of it. You'll see some size comparisons and weight tests and all that. Cut tests. If y'all don't mind on the way out, give me a thumbs up for that algorithm. But yeah, if you only buy budget knives and you want to buy something a little more expensive, over $100, I suggested in my unboxing video that you either buy one of these or buy an Asher, because they're around the same price. And if you don't own a Kubi knife, you will feel what a Kubi OEM knife feels like. And this one has just perfect action. Super cool knife though. So I'll probably be carrying these two again today. I can't find anything wrong with this one yet. And the skiffs made it a lot better. Like I said, they're like brothers. They look a lot alike. Skinny brother and a fat brother. All right, guys. I think I'm going to start ending this video down. My voice is wearing out. Appreciate y'all being here. Love y'all. Thanks for talking knives with me this morning. Guess what? We'll do it all again tomorrow. I can't believe we're already at episode 121 in a row. And I can't believe, I meant to mention this first thing this morning, I can't believe how much a week changes things, because last Saturday I was struggling with that abscessed tooth. And I barely made it through that broadcast. But this week, much better. Thank you for being here again, Stacy. Hope to see you around more. Scott, Mr. Ed Durbin, Mr. TC. Appreciate y'all. If y'all need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. My email is on the screen there. Knives are life. If you're still in here, appreciate you, buddy. Anybody else who's lurking, I appreciate y'all too. Even though some of y'all are hate watching. Reminds me of the old Howard Stern Private Parts movie. Tonight. Tomorrow night. Yes. Yes, y'all, and if I will yes, tomorrow night in the Discord, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to get that locked in for Sundays. But we're going to all get in there and have a video and audio conversation. So if you don't want to be on video, you can join us in audio. If you don't know how to get there, all you got to do is go to my website. Go to my YouTube. And at the top of my YouTube page is our Discord link. It says my Instagram and one more link. And you click there. And the Discord link is right there in the middle of the screen. You don't have to download the Discord app or anything. You can use it straight through a web browser or on your phone or anywhere. But yeah, join us. Sever 7. Appreciate you, buddy. Waylon, thank you, sir. I will get your stickers sent off Monday morning. I won't get to the post office today, but I will get them out Monday. And like I said, if anybody needs me, email me or hit me up on Discord. Hope y'all have a great Saturday. We will see y'all tomorrow morning. Peace.